know we fly like some planes. All we do is elevate to the ceiling, 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 elevate to the ceiling.
Welcome to the Elevate Club. My name is Paul. I'm your host. I want to do this for a while now. Speak to the generation and get them to start elevating. You feel me? Created this podcast as a way to create solutions. A lot of niggas out here really just talking about what they want to do, but they don't really go out and do it. So hopefully, somebody can use this podcast as an inspiration to go and start their own business, become the next congresswoman, congressman, president.
Hell yeah.
Really do what they got to do in the world. So I got my nigga Nova with me. First guest making history, bro. How you feeling, bro?
Bro, I'm happy to be here, bro. I feel like we've been playing phone tag for like the past 3 weeks, trying to get this happening. But
yeah. So, Ivy League, very selective process with acceptance. It's very seldom you see Ivy League graduates, failing life after school, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, what does that mean to you?
Nah, I feel like, bro, at the same time, it is just make the most of your opportunity, though. Like, you could crash out through any avenue of life.
For sure.
I feel like people saying that going to the Ivy League is like a destined for greatness thing is like, that's a flawed way of thinking.
Uh-huh.
Like, you still got to apply those things that you're learning.
For sure. I feel you.
Yeah.
Like you there. Like, what you gonna do now that you there, you feel me? Like,
bro, I'm gonna be one of the niggas that make the most of my opportunity for sure. Like, I knew what I came here for. Like, I'm very goal oriented.
Yeah.
So like, I set my goals and I know what I want to accomplish. So like, I just know like the steps I need to take for that and everything.
So what you looking forward to the most with that school and like the resources they got for you?
I feel like I'm really looking forward to like being around people that think the same way as me.
Yeah.
Or being around people that don't think the same way as me.
Sure.
Getting new perspectives on life and shit. Like, you're gonna meet people from like different countries and everything.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I'm talking to a lot of girls from like different countries, bro.
So that big opportunity comes with a lot of responsibility. You got a lot of high expectations. Does that put a lot of pressure on you? And if so, how do you deal with it?
Yeah, it does put a lot of pressure on me, and obviously just having my name, Noble Cooper.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for it. Like, I always perform better under pressure. And it lets me know that, like, people are kind of somewhat rooting for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you got to meet these standards and everything. So it kind of puts, like, pressure on your ass to go
exactly.
do that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly. Yeah, for real.
But at the same time, I do it for myself, though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm putting pressure on myself. So make a couple then.
That's exactly how I felt about this podcast, bro.
Yeah,
like, everybody was hitting me up about it, tagging me on the phone, like, "Oh, you got to do this. You got to do this." So I was like, you know what? I gotta put on. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Got to.
Same thing with football. School, anything. They just came out with NLI. The new rule, bro. How you feeling about, like, what's your opinions on that? Because I've seen like a lot of people got different opinions when it comes to NLI.
Bro, that shit shouldn't have taken this long to happen.
That's I agree.
First point. Second of all, obviously people need to find like representation that can really help them.
For
like,
sure.
They need to vet a lot of people more. Because I've been seeing niggas just sign with anybody.
Exactly, yeah.
Getting all types of different endorsements that don't really represent the brand that a lot of people want to be building.
Exactly.
Because you got to think about this, bro. Like, college, like, you can get paid a little cash on the side right now. But, like, if you go to the league, bro, like, that money is going to be, like, fucking
exactly.
multiplied.
All those endorsements, bro, you got to think
saying.
about it.
So you got to think about the long-term game and pass up little opportunities for, like, bigger opportunities.
Exactly. Because you could get caught up with a company and they soil your name, and then that fucks up all your endorsements.
Yeah, I was reading this shit today about like supplements. Like, people are trying to like endorse supplements.
Yeah.
And like that shit will bing you on a drug test and everything.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, bro, like, fuck that. Oh God.
Yeah, bro. So like, what do you think it takes to be like, what needs to be incorporated in your brand to like, profit and monetize yourself off of NLI?
Bro, obviously you gotta have something unique about yourself. Like, obviously, the guys at Clemson, Notre Dame, Alabama, they're gonna be on TV. They're gonna be playing on primetime TV.
QB got a Canes deal.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
Exactly.
Did you see? You saw Bryce Young, Nick Saban,
yeah,
made $7 million
already.
Bro, that nigga is
not even played.
That shit is crazy. He has not played a snap. Well, he's played, but like not like that.
Exactly.
He hasn't started ever, bro. That shit is wild. Because these niggas are becoming first-generation millionaires and everything, like, right before our eyes. And it feels like it's like a blink.
Exactly.
Like, after that shit got signed, like, niggas are just millionaires now. Like,
yeah,
that is wild.
just
like did not have a damn dime to their fucking name before. But, like, this shit was probably already happening anyways, though. Niggas was getting money under the table anyways.
Yeah. We're not gonna talk about that though.
But yeah, you definitely need something like unique about yourself that people will want to market. Because what's the difference between me and every other football player, receiver, any college student, athlete in general? Because obviously they're marketing for other sports too. Like it's not like football's the only sport that exists and everything. Yeah.
So, say you get an NLI deal, right?
Yeah.
So, what's like first on your agenda? Like, how are you gonna use that money to grow yourself, move it forward?
That's a good question, bro. I've honestly never even thought about that because I feel like a lot of times we're going too fast.
Exactly.
Trying to get the cash first and don't even have a plan for it.
Exactly. Right.
Just knowing me, like the type, I'm very frugal.
Yeah.
Like I sound like a dickhead for saying this. But
No,
I'm very frugal though. Like I hate spending money if you're around me all the time. Like you know that. So like obviously I'd honestly probably just save it or like invest it or something.
I got you.
Because I don't really need the cash right now. Oh, let me go into something else. That's another thing they need to fucking tell people about. Like the schools need to give people resources to like learn like financial literacy and everything.
Bro. There are so many financial illiterate people.
That's what I'm saying.
That don't know anything about finances.
Because you see that shit with the NFL. You seen that 30 for 30 called broke?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is gonna start
People
happening in college, bro. Niggas
spend
gonna be going
all their
bankrupt.
money just like that. Just like because they didn't invest it in something that can passively, that passive income, so that they have the money like turn it into more money. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing is in college, bro. You don't really even have to invest it like in yourself like that.
Exactly.
You can spend that money however the fuck you want.
However,
because you're gonna get free meals. They're gonna sleep you for free. You're gonna get a free education and everything. Like there's no guidance on where you should put your money.
Yeah, they starting to come out with like classes and different seminars for people like that. But
yeah, that's definitely needed.
You really got to use that.
I feel like the schools should educate people more. I want to shout out my boy Josh. I've been seeing a lot of things that Florida State does.
Oh yeah,
they've been educating them for real.
For sure.
Like he's been ready for a while. Like that's why he's doing that shit.
I heard that South Carolina was doing something similar. Like they took as soon as NLI hit, they got their players in class about how to manage their money.
Hell yeah,
and build themselves with the endorsements.
Brand, that shit is gonna show with recruitment too.
Exactly.
People are gonna start going to the best schools that give them the best opportunity. Like donors and everything. Like you're gonna start seeing some crazy ass schools have some weird
people
fucking
gonna start
places.
getting creative, bro.
Like,
That's
what I'm saying. Think about like if Darla Moore like just started giving out niggas deals. That's the lady from USC.
Yeah.
But that recruitment gonna start going fucking crazy, bro.
So, what's the mindset you feel young athletes need to stay motivated, and teens in general to stay motivated?
That's a good question. I never really thought about this because I feel like my motivation was kind of like instilled in me.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Because obviously, like, I don't really have to like do shit.
Yeah,
like that's like a weird fucking feeling, and like that's like I don't want to say like entrapping feeling, but like I feel like a lot of people can get lost in that knowledge that they don't have to do shit for the rest of like really, bro. I could not like work and I'd be fine, but people like obviously, bro, through like football, this was the only adversity that I was really gonna like see in life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I have like money, I have looks, like girls aren't like that shit is never like shit just comes like easy to me. But like football, I needed this like for like survival. Taught me so many life lessons and everything. But like I see that other people don't really need these same life lessons. But obviously you need to stay internally motivated because once that external motivation is gone, you're fucking cooked, bro.
Thanks.
So yeah, that's all I'd say.
You know we fly like some planes. All we do is elevate to the ceiling, 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 elevate.
Asked you about how they stay motivated. So, do you feel like this generation is soft at all?
Hell yes. I mean, I literally cannot stress this shit enough. Like, hell yeah, nigga.
And in what ways and what sense do you see it the most, really?
Bruh, like, this is a bad example because, like, this is a bad, like, site to source. But fucking TikTok and, like, social media, like, bruh, going on there gives me a fucking headache every morning. Like, reading the comments, I'll never forget. I remember I was watching this TikTok that said that, like, women shouldn't fucking breastfeed their babies anymore. And you wanna know why?
Why?
And it's not because it was like public nudity or anything. It was because it's teaching babies to not ask for consent before they suck on a woman's titty. I swear to God, that was a real TikTok.
Are you for real?
And you want to know? Hold on. You want to know the top fucking comment on there?
What was the comment?
It was not about like, oh, this is crazy. Like, this is fucking weird. It was saying that they were making heteronormative, something like that. I was like, bruh, like, I mean, obviously there's nothing wrong. Like, you can have your opinion, but like trying to instill that shit on other people, like, okay, like, come on, bruh. It's just a woman feeding her baby. Like,
yeah, exactly, bro. Like, you'll take it to a whole nother level.
That's all I'm saying, bro. They just make stuff weird that like,
exactly,
it's not weird at all. But yeah, in that facet, they're soft as fuck. Like, it's so weird, bro.
So, in that sense, you feel like social media dictates the lives of a lot of teens?
Yeah, 100%, bro. That's how everybody's like trends are.
Yeah.
Think about it, bro. Like, the whole Black Lives Matter movement that like a lot of these teens, like people in our generation, have joined onto is just because of the fucking internet, bro. These people do not give a fuck about it. They're what's it called? They're what's that shit called? They are morality baiting.
Yeah.
They're trying to show that they're to a higher moral standard, but like, if it really comes down to this shit, like, they're not going to stand
just to avoid cancel culture and all that shit.
They're not going to stand on there.
So you brought up Black Lives Matter. I actually had a question for that. So do you feel in the last 2 years Black Lives Matter has been successful?
Hold on, I got to clarify when I answer that question. Are you talking about the movement or the organization?
If you can speak on both, that'd be great.
The message or the organization?
Ooh. Go into both aspects. Speak on the message first.
I'll speak on the message first. The message is 100% good. Like, I agree with the message 100,000,000%. Black lives do matter. There's a lot of times that they're being overlooked by people in power, such as the police, such as corporate.
Damn. Just
ignore that shit.
Yeah, I forgot to say that.
Such as corporate giants, such as government officials. A lot of times we're being overlooked. So we have to say that Black lives do matter. But at the same time, the organization Black Lives Matter Incorporated, I'm not gonna lie, based off the research, a lot of the readings I've done, it gives me scam vibes.
Yeah, I feel you.
Scam vibes on God.
How so? Like, elaborate.
What have they really done for the Black community?
That's my biggest question.
Right? Did you see that report that they were buying like? Nah, you know a lot of problems with like saying shit like this though, but like it must be said though by people.
Exactly,
like
because
like
I mean, like,
at the same time though, bro, this shit makes us look bad.
Yeah.
Like I don't like coming on here saying that Black Lives Matter doesn't fucking work. Like, because white people gonna see that and be like, well, of course it does it.
Yeah. It's the thing is, it's been more looked at as a trend.
Yeah.
And it's more of people are posting it and listening to the message out of fear of being canceled and their morality being, judged. And there's not really enough action being put into place. Like, how many people that want to go into Congress and basically weaken corporate businesses that disenfranchise Black people?
Exactly.
Like, you don't know.
They're fucking too busy canceling Aunt Jemima.
Exactly. Like, it's all a joke. Like,
yeah, that shit is wild.
That's why I asked you that question, because I wanted to see if I was the only one tripping. Like,
but yeah, a lot of the time, they're going, damn, that shit lost a lot of money. But
stocks.
Yeah, my stock's in the fucking gutter right now. I'm broke as hell. But yeah, bro, it's just not enough action within the community. Obviously, like, I saw a report they were buying houses, like personal houses. Like, what is that? Where is our money going?
Yeah.
Where's the money that we're donating to? Like, I would never.
Exactly.
I'd rather give my money directly or give my time and resources directly to the community.
Exactly.
I'd rather go do community outreach.
Yeah, for sure.
Working with kids that need it, working with fucking communities that need it, picking up trash, cleaning up the neighborhood, stuff like that. But just giving your money to blindly people that you don't fucking know these people.
Exactly.
I don't know any of these people.
Absolutely.
I don't know these people that run this shit like at all. I don't know their intentions. Obviously, they're Black, like, but at the same time, all skin folk ain't clean folk, bro.
Facts.
So I'm saying, like,
Quote
you don't know their intentions. So like, just blindly giving your money and giving your backing. A lot of people give their backing, like a lot of people with celebrities with high with high followings. They're just giving their support to this cause and like not really vetting it. It goes back to, you need to vet shit before you support it.
Yeah, that's why I feel like we need more people in different places.
Yeah,
because we don't know anything really.
Nothing's for sure. That shit is crazy. Bro, we live in a fucking crazy ass
world.
Exactly,
bro.
We really
you think
do not
you know
shit.
everything, but you don't know anything.
You don't know
I
shit.
promise you.
Like, I don't know what you're thinking right now. Like, that shit is scary as fuck. Like, you could kill me right now.
Yeah,
I would have fucking.
I could really
that's
expose
a weird,
you.
That's a weird tangent we're on right now, but still.
So, say you were a leader in this organization. If you had the reins, right? If you had all this money, all these donations, how would you use it to further, the black community, nationally or locally? Well, and locally. So, national aspect first.
This is gonna sound like a very generic answer.
Yeah.
But obviously, you have to invest in the black dollar, black business.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
Because the problem is, you see with a lot of these other communities, they will just spend their money in communities and businesses of their own race, and nobody bats a fucking eye. But when black people do that shit, bruh, like we're the only group, a disenfranchised group, that is completely 100% fine with spending our money in any other place other than ourselves.
Fact.
You see, like most of the time when you're working with African American businesses, it'll be like, oh, that's just black folk. Black folk can't do business. Now, I feel like at the same time though, a lot of the time, like that is, all stereotypes have a basis, because a lot of times these companies are kind of unprofessional. We need to fix that shit ourselves. Like that's a problem ourselves. Yeah, we do need to fix that shit. But at the same time though, just writing off all black businesses because you had a bad experience with one of them.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That's a bad mindset to have.
Yeah, I feel like there's a big misconception that all black business is small business.
Hell yeah.
I promise you, there's so many black corporations that can be created and that do exist that really can be, pivotal in the business world.
But saying, bro, go downtown, like look at like the stores that are down there.
Exactly.
Look at who fucking owns that shit.
Right.
It's, like, this is gonna sound, I know.
Just say it.
Nah, fuck it, bro. Look down there. Look at who owns. Look at what businesses are down there. There's fucking payday loans.
Yeah.
There's fucking pawn shops.
Exactly.
There's fucking gun stores. There's liquor stores. There's restaurants of like different foreign countries that are owned by different people that come to the African American neighborhoods. They sell their shit, businesses, and then they go back to their fucking neighborhoods. Yeah. They don't sell that shit there.
Yeah.
Because they know, like, health-wise, this is a big thing I'm on, too. Like, health-wise, the shit that we, like, eat is fucking disgusting, bro. Like, even, like, we don't have, like, a lot of times black people are living in food deserts, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially in Mississippi.
Hell yeah. Because, like, there's no reason for that either.
Exactly.
Because it's disproportionately a lot of people on food stamps and EBT down there. Exactly. So I'm saying they could use that money, like companies, fucking Publix, Whole Food, all that shit. Could be down there and getting all that fucking EBT money.
There's certain cities where you have to drive like maybe 50 miles just to see a Publix with fresh food, bro. And like all you have around you is liquor store, dollar store, liquor store.
They're gonna have a little ass corner store that sells fucking little Debbie
exactly, bro. And
like
it's
that.
Like the produce section is this small.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. What I mean?
Like.
That's really the problem, bro. It's really...
That's because they want us to kill ourselves, though. And they want us to be broke. Back to the fucking payday loans thing, bro. Yeah. That shit is a trap. They have fucking loan sharks downtown. And it's only downtown. Like, if you come to Blythewood, there's none. If you come right here, Spring Valley, there's nothing that's even similar to that down here. Yeah. But as soon as you go to Gonzalez Gardens, bro, or I'm not sure if Gonzalez Gardens is still... there, but as soon as you go to that area, bro, you see that shit every 0.5 miles. You literally walk down the street and it's there.
Yeah, I feel you. So next question. I feel like we kind of just did all of that. So politically, what steps do you think need to be taken to end or weaken systemic racism?
That's a good question. I feel like it all goes back to I'm a capitalist. Yeah. That's where I'm come from. So I feel like we need to find our freedom through the dollar.
I feel like that's too.
So we need to cooperate our money together. So we need to invest in each other, and we need to invest in candidates that give a fuck about us. Yeah. We need to start a African American super PAC. That's one of the things that I want to do. I want to start a super PAC.
I feel that
can get money together and actually have some influence on like elections, because
Exactly.
without money, like they don't really give a fuck, because money wins elections. I'm sorry,
money rules the world.
Money rules the world. Like, I'm sorry to tell people, and it's not a bad thing either. Like, it's definitely not a bad thing, but it just is what it is. Yeah. And people are afraid to like accept that as a fact, but it is. It's neither here nor there whether you agree with it or not.
And it's so hard to change. Like,
it is.
You realize there's so many prisons because they're profitable. There's not hospitals because, I mean, it's private business. Everything is private business. And that's why the dollar is valued more than like a human life.
Yes.
That's why we don't have free healthcare.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
But I'm back to what I was saying, though. Like, we need to have our voices through a dollar, though.
Yeah.
We need to have a super PAC that only supports politicians that, like, you have to vet. This, I keep saying, this might be the word of the podcast today, vetting. We need to like seriously consider people's intentions, people's plans. Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of times we get sold this bullshit and we just buy into it. That goes back to the
literacy. Yeah. And teaching that in schools, especially schools with 90% black kids. Yeah. They like South Carolina is literally like 47th.
That shit is crazy,
in
bro.
College and career readiness. Basically, like the school system is like we're terrible.
Yeah.
In terms of everything. And like that's why you don't see too many like big successful people coming, from South Carolina
and come back to South Carolina.
And come back and reinvest in South Carolina.
Because a lot of people see that shit and be like, oh, this shit the ruins.
Exactly.
Like, I'm wasting my money coming back here. But
we
really need to get out of that mentality also. Because it always takes a patient zero.
Facts.
I say patient zero like it has a negative connotation, but today
it's a sacrifice. For real.
It is 100%, bro. It has to be that first person that takes a chance on that community that you're familiar to.
Yeah.
So it's not even like you're just giving your money just blindly to something, but like you grew up in this community.
I feel you. So, I'm kind of a fan of the legalization of marijuana. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it'd be a big industry boost in a lot of different states if it were to be legalized or even just decriminalized. So do you feel drugs should be legal or decriminalized?
I personally don't smoke, but it's neither.
Nor do I.
I was about to say, but at the same time, though, it's none of my business what other people do.
Facts, yeah. I feel you.
But people drink themselves to death.
Yeah.
People smoke cigarettes themselves to death.
Yeah, exactly.
Themselves cancer and shit. People drive themselves to death. People do everything to death. I feel like this idea that marijuana is, you need to be protected from marijuana is like a flawed way. And it's honestly like history-wise, I'm a big history buff.
Yeah.
Historically, it's a racist ass way of thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
But it definitely should be decriminalized and legalized.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of these people are sitting in jail for selling a fucking dime bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when there's people who did fucking
out here murdering and assaulting and all this other
raping
stuff,
women and getting off fucking 72 hours in jail and shit. Like, that is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. Absolutely, I agree.
But at the same time, though, like, you can see both sides of the coin in any situation. Yeah. Like, I do understand, like, why. I'd be wrong for saying like weed is like good for you or anything.
Yeah, I'm not
gonna vouch for that shit, but like it just kind of is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Like, people are gonna do it regardless.
Exactly. People are gonna do whatever they want to do regardless.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna find a way to do that shit. So if we just find it, and then honestly, the government, they would probably be more happy with taxing it.
Exactly.
It's more tax revenue for the government that they can spend that shit however the fuck they want. Because I know they want to spend it on a big ass tank or something.
Exactly. Crazy how much money go to our military.
Yeah, it is. Especially in a time of we're not even
not even in a war. Like, it's crazy, man. But to ratchet up, so we always preach elevate here. You feel me? That means in every aspect, including financially. I kind of got into the financial aspect earlier. So, what are your goals financially? You don't have to be too descriptive if you don't want to. But what are some things you want to learn in the future? In terms of financial, learn or teach your kids, in terms of financial literacy or any other valuable skills in general.
I want my kid. Well, I'm gonna speak for my kids. Like,
sure.
Obviously that time is coming up, and maybe in like 15. What am I? 18, 15 years, something like that.
Yeah.
What maybe 32. I'm going to Brown, but like
30,
I'm a little,
33.
I'm a little slow.
33.
But yeah. Oh shit, chill. But yeah, I want my kids to know like flexing is the worst thing that you can do for yourself.
I feel you.
That's where really with anything though. Because obviously it brings people, it brings unwanted attention.
Facts.
It brings bad karma.
So you want less material? You want them to be less materialistic?
Yeah,
I got you.
You see myself right now? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I have on Birkenstocks right now. But like I know, like the best thing mindset to have is like I can go buy this shit if I want, but I don't want it. Like that's why I really admire Ocho Cinco.
Yeah.
Watch that podcast.
Yeah.
He's always talking about, bro, like I wear fake ass chains and stuff because like I know I can have this shit. Like what is
exactly
that? Like what is actually having it gonna do for me? Like I'd rather have the mindset of be like and the mentality that I can get this shit if I want.
But I just don't want
it. Like I'd rather, and my thing is I'd rather spend my money in other ways. Like people always talk to me about like, oh, it's just $20. Like with my haircut, like you see, I don't have a fucking haircut right now because you want to know why I do that? Because it costs $30. If I'm gonna spend $30, I'm gonna really spend $30 on shit that I care about. Like I can do like I don't need a haircut. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this shit right now.
I'm like, bro, it is what it is though. Like I see what you're saying. Like when it comes down to it, you think about it, like that shit like really doesn't matter.
It doesn't,
like,
bro.
it doesn't
Nothing
do
fucking matters
for you. Like I mean, you might need like a haircut for like an interview, like just look presentable because that's how it is. Everything.
Yeah. Nah, but when I get older and have like a job and everything, like I'm gonna get haircuts because that's actually gonna add to your money because like presentation and everything.
Exactly. But right now, like, if you're rich as fuck, like if you're making billions,
who cares?
Who cares?
That nigga Mark Zuckerberg showed up to fucking meetings in pajama pants,
flip flops.
But nah, he's also white though. That's the difference. He is white, but like.
Hopefully in the future we have, more black people in big business rooms, but continue.
Yeah, to push for that. But yeah, I just want them to know that like materialism, having the nicest stuff, it's not really.
It's insignificant.
It's insignificant. And who are you flexing for? These people don't give a fuck about you. Like real at shit. All, like real shit, bro. These niggas do not care about you. Like like you could die tomorrow. They think about you for maybe a week, and then after that, you're gone.
That's the sad truth, but it's so real.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like, like people, like I feel like everybody is a narcissist in their own way. Like they always.
That's not a bad thing though.
It isn't, but like I feel like everyone always feels like someone is watching them.
Yeah. Yes, bro.
Nigga. And nobody is. Like nobody stop tripping. Like
bro,
nobody.
People will be on Snapchat like, bro, like the ops watch. Well, nah. Sometimes the ops do be watching. But people will be like, oh, niggas is praying on my downfall. But nobody gives a fuck.
Exactly.
Nobody cares about
real,
you, bro. Like you're literally just talking to yourself. Like you're making yourself like hesitant to do certain things.
Exactly. Oh my God, it's so crazy, bro. I know so many people with so much potential. And like they're worried about something like so insignificant that doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I've been trying to
them from like really going somewhere. With
I really do think that's why I've been so successful, bro. Because I don't like.
You just gotta stop giving a fuck.
Stop giving a fuck.
Stop
bro, like,
caring.
The thing about like the thing about life, bro. You can control your emotions. Like you can control how you perceive things. Like if you're not, you can't be embarrassed by something if you tell yourself
if
not
you really
to be
don't care. Yeah, exactly.
Like. I've even told people to do this. I try to serve as like a fucking psychologist now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know why I do that, but I like tell people like just do some shit like you'd usually be embarrassed about. Like just go out in public and do that shit. And, like just don't care about it. Like fucking walk around stupid as fuck in the mall or something. Let people watch you. Like because at the end of the day, like who cares? Who's gonna care?
That person's not gonna pay you. That person's not gonna better you in any way. Like you just got to do what you got to do.
That's what I'm saying.
There's so many, and life is so short, bro. And there's so much you can do.
Yeah,
like, that shit is crazy. Like
you just gotta live your best life and live what you want to live, bro. You don't gotta cap for anybody. You gotta be cool as fuck.
I swear, bro.
Because, bro, like the cool niggas, those be the people that crash out. Now you gotta have communication skills, but at the same time, though, like you have to have a little bit something that's like a little weird. Like you see that with all like the successful people in the world. Yeah. Like Elon Musk is weird as fuck.
Exactly. Yeah.
Zuckerberg's weird as hell. All of those people are weird. Like Kanye's weird as fuck. Like,
bruh. Kanye can say whatever the fuck he wants to.
He is so weird,
but
bro.
niggas will still buy his
That's
album
what I'm
the
saying.
very
Niggas
next
are still
day.
gonna
That
buy
nigga's
that shit, bro.
iconic.
He is.
You gotta realize like that's why.
That's because the
Kanye
work
so much.
speaks for itself.
It literally does, bro. It is not bad to be a narcissist. Like you should feed in and invest in yourself.
Yeah.
But don't give a fuck what anyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Really.
But at the same time, though, you have to check it because being a narcissist kind of leaves you open to messing up because you don't take other people's advice. That's
also true.
But
use your resources.
Yeah, use your resources, but you have to know who's giving you advice because sometimes people will try to fuck you up with their advice. Facts. And but yeah, don't take advice from people less successful than you.
Don't.
That's a bad message to send to people. But
no, I agree with that.
But people were like, that is a Kanye bar. I'm sorry, bro. I already gotta quote that nigga. Shout out Kanye, man. Diamond dropping August 6th, man. Go tune in. But
for real.
but yeah, bro. Like people that haven't achieved where you're trying to go, what are they gonna tell you?
Yeah.
What can they tell me? Like what can people that don't play college football, what can they
tell you? Like nothing.
Nothing.
Really.
Like they're gonna tell you to fucking put on weight. They're gonna tell you to do some bullshit ass drills. Like
you've never been in that position.
That's what I'm saying.
Before.
You've never been here before. Like you don't know what it is. And I get sometimes people have the best intentions, but like at the same time though, like
it's only so much you can do.
That's
for
what
me.
I'm saying.
And I feel that for sure.
And everybody's a genius in their own avenue.
I feel
so. There's some shit that they could probably give you some good advice on, but
just
like
not
that's
exactly.
what I'm saying. That's just not one of them. Like I'd be wrong to come on here and say.
You gotta know who to talk to, bro.
That's
if
what
you
I'm
want
saying.
to start getting invested in real estate, why would you go talk to somebody that's invested in stocks?
Hell yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Or somebody that doesn't do that shit
at all.
Just be capping, bro. Because people, what I've learned over the years, people will give their opinions on anything.
Everything.
Nah, I do that shit sometimes too, but I try to at least have some background knowledge about it.
Yeah, I try to.
But sometimes, people will really like not know shit about a certain thing and just like talk about it. Like stop fucking talking. Like nobody wants to hear you talk, bro, about some shit you don't know about.
Yeah. But in the same sense, like you shouldn't be afraid to talk to someone. Do you feel like, so say like Elon Musk was in Colombia for some reason, like would you have any fear talking to him? Like, no.
He's just a dude.
Exactly. Bro, I swear, bro.
He's just a fucking dude. Well, nah, it's easier said than done though.
Yeah, it is for sure.
But like I can't, at least from my perspective, I can't predict me having any problems with speaking to him. Because it would just be like a dude.
I feel like
if he was like a badass girl though, like if he was a sexy girl, I'd probably have a problem with that. I'd be a little nervous, but he's just a guy. It would be like talking to you right now.
Oh, I feel you. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like a lot of people like when it comes to somebody's like reputation or like their accomplishments, they can be nervous when talking to someone. And I feel like, bro, like I promise you, like if you have an encounter with someone, like it could like change your life. You never know. Yeah. So like if you ever feel that urge to like get that knowledge from somebody, like just go do it. Like literally ask.
Nah, but some people are stingy with their information.
They are.
That shit is so weird to me.
That's rightful. I feel like in some senses.
Yeah,
like,
in some senses, but like sometimes it'll just be like regular ass shit.
Yeah.
Like you just being an asshole. Because like when people ask me questions, like it's like why am I keeping this information from you?
Yeah.
People ask like how do you get recruited? How do you get your grades so good? Like how do you like football wise? Like what drills do you do? Like what am I keeping that to myself for? Like
yeah, exactly. Because like if you've already made it, you've done what you had to do.
I know, and even at the same time, people that are on like my competition, like other receivers that I was getting recruited against, like I'd work out with them. Like
yeah, exactly.
Like I'm good. Like I like competition.
Yeah, facts.
So like we grinding at the same time and everything. Like that's
don't ever be afraid of competition.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, bro.
If you got a chance to work out with a 5-star DB or somebody, work out with them.
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Why would you not want to learn? Or even somebody like that might not be as good as you. Like teach them something.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's all about everybody getting better. Really.
But yeah, that's one of the things I enjoyed the most about this season. Like our receiving core. Well, no, but my junior year.
Yeah.
Our receiving core was so good.
It was
Josh.
I'll give you respect.
It was Josh, me, David, and Chase.
Yeah.
Bro, we were so fucking good. And I just remember being at practice and we'd feed off each other's energy all day and everything.
That's the best.
That shit is good as fuck. I swear to God. And even really like our whole team was like our whole offense, bro. Our offense was so good, bro. And like And like, bro, like just playing with people around you that like can really do the same shit as you. Like
that's
buy in
like, and shit. Like
hell yeah, that buy in. That's one thing I want to credit my head coach for. Like he made sure people bought into like the program.
Because I swear, like if you don't got people that buy into the program, it's not gonna work for anybody.
Yeah.
Because like one person that slips up, bro, can fuck everybody up.
Yeah, that's the difference between college and high school again too, though. Because
for sure,
in high school, if you have guys, you can win a couple games.
Yeah.
College, you have guys, but you don't have coaching. That shit is like you're gonna lose every fucking game.
Bro, that's story of Spring Valley, bro. This year, that was high school football, but the same shit happened, bro. We had a 4-star QB, got an all-state corner, all region linebacker, all region DN. You know,
hell yeah,
we got guys.
Yeah,
we went 3-6.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it really comes down to the leadership in the system,
and it comes down to preparation too.
That too,
because everybody has guys.
Yeah,
especially in college, bro.
Yes.
Like, think about
recruiting for
when we at my school, and our shit was like crazy.
Yeah,
we had maybe 5 D1 players.
Yeah.
Nigga, when I go to college, I'm gonna be playing 60 D1 players, or however how many people are on the football team? Like 80.
About 80
D1 players.
Yeah,
that shit is crazy. Like the skill gap between the two, but I haven't even stepped foot on like a college field yet, and I can just tell like the speed of the game.
It's so much quicker.
It's so much quicker. Like,
have they sent you the playbook yet?
Yes.
And you looked at.
Yeah, bro. That shit is different. We went like a no huddle signals. That shit is like it's like a hurry up offense. So like every play you're running to the line. Yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't even stepped on a college field, and I can already tell this shit is like different, bro. Like people are faster too. Like bro, like the athletes you're gonna play are like crazy. Like it's a dude. Shout out Sammy Miller out of Orlando, bro. He won like state in his fucking in the 100. He runs like a 10.6. Like that's fast as fuck. Like that's gonna be the type of guys that I'm going against versus a guy
every week too.
Yeah, every week, every day in practice.
Every day in practice. Yeah.
So it's gonna be like difference from that and like playing a fucking 2A school with some guys that they're just throwing out there trying to guard you, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, that shit is different.
Yeah, that playbook is different though. We never had like a playbook for high school or anything like that. But when
we never had. Now that I think about it, I never had a playbook.
Yeah, exactly. Never had a playbook.
That's crazy
before.
though.
Like I feel like high school should have that though. Like you got to teach your guys how to read a playbook because when I got my shit, bro, I was
that's another
threw
big
me
difference.
For a loop.
Like knowing defenses, reading defenses.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's probably easy for you because
I got
offense.
I watch a lot of film.
Yeah, you watch a lot of film. I watch a lot of film too, but it's like I just always be watching because nobody would ever teach me. Like
exactly.
That's one thing we need to, as like coaches and football players, we need to really come to a better understanding about like
dissecting film and football.
In football
sense.
IQ.
Yeah, I swear, bro. It slows the game down so much, really.
Because like I'd be watching film, I just
like
just see niggas running around.
Exactly. But I promise
this shit is open.
If you focus on the right nigga, bro, he'll tell you everything that you need to know, though.
Yeah.
You can make a read off of one dude, and he'll tell you everything that's about to happen.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
But even as like a receiver, like I feel like film, because really as like the only person on offense that like dissects it like as the play is going is the quarterback.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I feel like pre-snap, like running backs, O-linemen, receivers, like just reading where the like alignment and everything, like that shit is gonna change your game. Like
it is,
especially really like versus like zone coverage.
Exactly, that's where you find the holes at.
Hell yeah.
If you see it's kind of weird talking to you about this. I'm like giving you the keys,
but we don't play them, bro. We don't play
exactly. Yeah, we are, bro. You never know shit though. I'm like,
yeah, we might see you, bro.
Might see you again, but hell yeah, like you see a goddamn corner, bro. He's 7 yards off. Oh, you thinking? He covered 3 or cover 4.
Hell yeah.
He going deep. I'm gonna just sit down, do a hitch.
Yeah.
That nigga come back, cover 2, or he goes back, safety rolls down on the flats, pick.
Yeah.
It's so many different ways you can disguise that shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I wish I could have did more of that.
That's
in
why
high school.
That's why I was ass at Madden too.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I used to fucking suck at Madden, bro, because I would just not like.
You just throw
like I'd be scoring like 60 points a game, but I'd be giving up like 70 just because I didn't know how to call a defense.
It's crazy, bro. But yeah, I'm excited about the future though, for real.
I swear to God, I am.
I'm so excited. Like, there's so many things that I'm gonna have in Pittsburgh that I'm not gonna have here.
Oh, that's where your school was at, Pittsburgh?
Yeah, it's in
Pittsburgh. That's a good ass city.
Exactly,
bro.
bro.
I thought your shit was in the middle of nowhere.
No, that's where it was at first. It was in Troy.
Hell yeah.
The first place I committed to, but yeah, Carnegie's up in Pitt, so I mean, like the Steelers facility and shit right there.
Yeah.
Pitt's right down the street. They don't like to call it Pitt, but it's Pittsburgh University right down there.
I know your party's gonna be crazy.
Oh, bro, that's
hell yeah.
That's really what it is. That's what they telling me at least. But
who do y'all play?
Bro, I couldn't even tell you. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're in I forgot.
Y'all play MIT?
Huh?
Y'all play MIT?
No, they're not in our conference.
I was getting recruited by them. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could potentially play them in like a playoff setting.
Yeah.
Because the way it goes for D3, it's like you win your conference, you go to playoffs. That's basically how it is. So,
automatic bids and everything.
Yeah. So
yeah. That's what the Ivy League really needs to do, bro.
Yeah.
We need to be part of the fucking FCS playoffs.
Yeah.
Like that shit would be so fun, and you'd get to see like your talent compared to everybody else.
Exactly.
Like,
I feel like Ivy's got some guys though.
We do.
Exactly.
I swear to God, we do, bro.
Princeton got down. Who else?
Bro.
Princeton, Yale.
But our quarterback EJ, he's going to the fucking league.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like
that's
we have guys like that.
Yeah.
Like think about like our quarterback. Like, do you know how hard it is for a quarterback to go to the NFL?
Exactly, bro. You gotta have the measurables, the arm, IQ, everything,
bro. And your shit just gotta line up like perfectly.
And
bro.
doing all this while at an Ivy League school where it's like harder to keep your grades up and play football.
That's the hardest. That's gonna be the hardest adjustment.
Bro. Yeah,
because bro, school is easy as fuck. That goes back to you said South Carolina's what is it 47th?
47th, bro. School is easy.
School is easy as hell. That's why I don't understand like people that say that school is like just not for them and everything.
It's because they don't want to do it. They don't want to.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can literally just show up to school and get a C.
Exactly.
You can get a C.
You just have to be there and show some kind of effort.
Bro, half of the shit we do is turn it in. It's completion grades.
Especially with quarantine, bro. I don't see how people did. You literally just had to log into class, bro.
You literally just had to log into class, bro.
Press a button.
And like, obviously, you don't have to take the hardest classes. Like, this is bad advice to just give to people, too, because, like, obviously, you want to push yourself. But, like, at the same time, like, you can just bullshit it, bro.
Yeah.
And you can graduate. I swear to God.
When it comes down to it. But, because, like, it depends where you all want to go in life, really. If you know you want to go to Ivy League school, you got to take the hard class, you got to excel. Yeah. But if you were cool going to a community college, that's the crazy part. Someone from a community college could potentially end up in the same place as somebody that goes to Ivy League school.
That's what I was going back to. Remember that first thing that we talked about? You were saying,
exactly.
Like, it goes by your avenues, making the best of your opportunity.
If not more successful, that's the crazy part. Yeah. Like, it's all about the path you take. Like, not everyone.
Because I feel like a lot of people, like a lot of times, people would get like complacent with where they're going.
I can't. I can't.
That's not
be complacent, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's with anything though. Complacency.
Yeah.
That's where really niggas like
people get way too comfortable, bro.
Way too comfortable.
Elevate.
You see that? Shameless plug.
Facts.
Hell yeah. But yeah, community college. That's another thing that like with Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
He was trying to push for community college to be free.
Word, yeah.
Wasn't that what he was trying to do?
I don't remember, to be honest. I don't
think
remember
it was
his
community college.
But I think college should be free. Not all universities, but at least like, I mean, because there's obviously private universities.
Give like an example of like a school in South Carolina that you think should be free.
The Citadel should be free. I think the Citadel should be free because, well, I mean, like the military aspect, and then also it's not over the top.
I've heard Citadel isn't like actually military school.
Yeah, it's not like, it's like you have the first year, like you're in uniform or whatever, but after that you just do you.
Yeah.
But I feel like they have like, it's not over the top, but like they have good resources, especially in engineering. Yeah. And like I feel like the Citadel should be free. I don't even know the price of Benedict, bro. But Benedict should definitely
Benedict
be free.
College.
Yeah, it's I think it's a community college.
But bro, like
D2.
really all HBCUs.
All HBCUs should be free.
It shouldn't be free, but like it shouldn't be
lower price.
A lot of a lower price because we should be getting grants from like the government. Well, like I think a lot of them do, but like they on a different scale. They should be getting grants.
It really comes back to everything being political though, because I mean, and monetized, because it really depends on like the donors and from the alumni that are funding that school that really determine where the money goes. Yeah. Like you only get so much financial help because like.
I'm not sure if Benedict and Allen are state schools, but
yeah.
But I'm just saying HBCUs in general though, because
yeah,
there aren't that many HBCUs.
Yeah, they're basically all in the Southeast though.
They're all in the Southeast. That's why I was saying. Like I was talking to some people that like I'm in this group chat with Brown, like black people at Brown. They don't know what the fuck like.
They don't know what an HBCU.
I mean, they know what it is,
but they don't like
they've never like experienced it or anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I low-key wish I would have got like an offer to HBCU or something. I think it would have been a cool experience.
But like Howard,
that
shit would have been
Howard would have been. I like DC, and I feel like it's just a historic school. Plus, I toured it and it was dope. So I mean,
my dad went there for dental school.
Oh, word.
Yeah, but. Bruh, you'd be surprised with how many people like successful black people like went to HBCUs.
Yeah,
like people always try to write them off as like successful black people go to PWIs.
Yeah, exactly.
Successful black people go to Harvard, go to Brown, go to fucking Yale.
Yeah,
but a lot of these people are going to fucking Howard or going to Morehouse, going to Benedict College. Like a lot of people are, especially like the elders. Yeah, because obviously they didn't have like as many options, but at the same time though, like if it was good enough for them, bro, it should be good enough for a lot of these people.
Yeah, I feel like in the next few years, if with the right investments, SC State can be like a real powerhouse.
SC State, bro, especially, you see the guy, the new interim president. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he canceled the student loan debts.
Oh, word?
Yeah, that shit was crazy,
tough,
bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
but like really, when it like.
But yeah, under the right leadership, like
because it really comes down, bro. Like, there's only 3 schools, well 4. There's only 4 schools in the state that like have engineering majors, and that's USC, Clemson, Citadel, and SC State.
Yeah,
and that's why and those are high earning professions. Like, you have like the majority of people going into like bio, with hoping to get like medical and stuff like that.
Like that shit doesn't sound like anything to me though.
Yeah, exactly.
12-hour shifts, like in the well, I'm just losing my fucking in the business that I want to go into. I want to go into like investments.
I got you.
Oh, so 12. That's what I'm saying.
Like
a 12-hour day, like that shit would be like perfect for me. At least from what I've read.
Yeah.
Like I read this Goldman Sachs exit survey. Talking about like how they fucking slave them and everything, bro. They're working like 100-hour weeks, like they're working like fucking worker ants and everything.
I never heard of that, bro.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. Like I watched like a whole like documentary about it and everything, but like that's crazy because they really are slaving these people and like just don't give a fuck about them. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, nigga, people probably go see this in like 10 years and be like, yeah, I'm not hiring this ass. But fuck it, I don't even care, bro. Y'all niggas need to do better on God.
Hey, start your own investment firm or something.
Hell yeah, that's ultimately what I want to do.
That's what I want. Well, I start my own engineering firm, environmental engineering firm. That's the goal overall.
With like hedge funds, I want to start a hedge fund.
I fuck with that.
Yeah,
that's tough.
That's like when you really get up there and like handling money wise.
Yeah,
just finding investors would be the hardest part. But once you
elaborate a little bit on what a hedge fund is.
A hedge fund is basically like an investment group, but it's like private. It's private investment, so you taking people. So say you wanted to give me $1 billion to invest.
Yeah.
So I do that for you, and then I take a little commission out of it.
I got you.
That's where like a lot of people make their money. That's just one of the exit jobs for like investment banking. Really, that's like the reason that I would succumb myself to working 100-hour weeks because of that, because of the exit opportunities and everything.
Yeah.
So after I do investment banking for say like 5 years, something like that, I want to start my hedge fund. And like you do that with making connections. Obviously, you have connections to people with a lot of fucking money.
Exactly.
So
and know how to handle that money.
Yeah,
too.
Knowing how to handle that shit. Because like a lot of times the reason for hedge funds is just to stick out. Like obviously you don't want to just if they can do that shit themselves, they can put it in the S&P 500 and just get exactly. You can get like 6% on that. Hedge funds we're a lot like more aggressive, I would say.
Yeah.
You're shooting for like 20%.
I got you. On return.
25%. I know David Tepper, the owner of the Panthers, he did 60% twice. 60% in a year. I swear to God. That shit is crazy, bro. Imagine your money going 60% twice.
Yeah, exactly.
For visiting Richland Library.
Oh, they kicked us out.
Fuck, they finna close.
Where we going?
That was going to Christian. Damn, I'm trying to think about.
Oh yeah, but David Tepper's from, I think he's from Pittsburgh.
Oh shit,
so
still recording.
Are you still recording?
Yeah, he is. We have I think we have a
business school. I was reading that last night. That's crazy, bro. After him. That's a weird ass coincidence. Hell yeah. But yeah, you might meet him. Like that's another thing with like going to schools like you and I.
Yeah, that's what I was looking forward to.
Meeting these people. Mm-hmm. Meeting these people that have been where you wanted to be. Exactly. Back to vetting your sources for like advice and everything.
Exactly.
Like you can really like trust these people. Like they'll give you like the real spill.
And even though I'm not going to the business school, like I'm gonna meet a lot of people that are in the business school. And
you can collaborate, bro. Exactly. Everything integrates together.
They don't have like the science. Like I'm gonna be in the science part of it. Like because I have like a concept that I want to do is like eco real estate. Like basically like environmentally sustainable real estate because climate change, shit like that. Because a lot of businesses are really switching into like green initiatives. Because it's like the right thing to do. It's more marketable.
Do you think that's a trend?
Yes, absolutely. Because people, bruh. Because I mean, like there's so many like police about it.
Let me stop you right quick. I just need to say, on the record, I fucking hate paper straws. Okay, we can keep going.
That's like a minimal change though. Like that's not where all the carbon is like.
That shit is coming from people that drive private jets every. Yeah, exactly. It goes from fucking steamboats that are letting just coal into the fucking air. That's what I'm saying, bro. I went when I was flying to Providence. We rode through this city. I couldn't tell what city it was because I was on a plane, but it was literally just smog in the air. Like I could just see that shit. I was like, damn, bro.
It was at one point in China, like the production was like so bad, like you had to walk around with a mask just so like you didn't risk getting like pulmonary cancer.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's crazy.
It's been like this for a while though.
That's
like,
true.
When did Earth Day become a thing? It was like the 80s or something, 90s,
something like that.
So people have been pushing for this shit for a long time, but it just seems like all of us like think about Al Gore's presidential campaign. A lot of it was based on like green initiative and everything.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not going to happen until the green initiative becomes more profitable than the non-renewable initiative.
It's starting too, bro.
It is.
Especially with this that's why they're investing in it.
Everybody wants a Tesla now.
Everybody wants. Nah, that's just because them shits be pushing.
They do. But it's also an electric car, and you get everybody driving an electric car by like say like 2050, 2040. That shit could potentially make a change.
You know what me and my dad were talking about the other day?
Yeah, what?
You know how it's free to charge your car right now?
Yeah. And that's going to be another business.
Give that shit 2 years. They're going to start charging. I swear to God. Facts. Me and my dad were talking about it just because they're trying to encourage people you're trying to get them hooked to it. Yeah. That's what a lot of these businesses do. Like I admire these businesses because they know how to make some fucking money.
Monetize.
They know how to monetize everything, bro. So they're giving this shit for free right now, getting people to be like, oh, I can get an electric car. I won't have to pay for gas ever. So niggas getting electric cars, give that shit 2 years, they gonna start charging it. Yeah. It's gonna be expensive as fuck too.
It is because like with supply and demand and everything, but once that thing becomes like how do I say this? Like
mainstream,
mass produced, like I think it'll be better.
Yeah, but Teslas aren't even that expensive though. I'm surprised.
They aren't. They're really
like 30,000.
Exactly.
I mean, I say that like I have 30,000.
But it's not like it's a luxury car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
it's not.
Yeah.
Well, at least the base model.
Yeah, because like there's like 3 different like one gets like 0 to 60 in like 4 seconds.
Yeah, the Roadster, that shit is fast as hell.
God damn.
But there's different electric cars too. Like, bro, have you seen the Bronco? The electric Bronco. That shit is hard. I swear to God. but yeah, there's gonna be a big like. There's gonna be starting a lot more competition. That's why like a lot of people were pushing for trying to tell me to get Tesla stock. I was not hitting that shit because I could already tell it was gonna bust. But shit, if you really want to talk some money, bro, we can, bro. I don't think we got time enough. Well, we got like 26 minutes. But
yeah, basically, like I think it is a trend, but that's why I'm hoping to get into it now so I can really start doing something about it.
That's really where a lot of these people make money, bro. Being a trailblazer and whatever.
You got to be the first to do your shit. Bro.
Yeah, 100%. Or at least one of them.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be one of the first, bro. Like,
hell yeah. I know a lot of people that made some fucking money just taking a chance and.
Exactly. Like you got to do something different. Like everybody, like what makes you different? What makes you unique?
Yeah, 100%. And you got to have business acumen.
Facts.
Yeah, you said you're not gonna be in the business school, but a lot of the same shit that you're gonna learn.
You got to read a lot of books. About it.
Reading a lot. Reading, bro.
Read some fucking books. Yeah. The Art of Negotiation. Read that book. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to. I got recommended. Also, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
I hate Rich Dad Poor Dad.
You have?
I hated that book. No.
What'd you hate about
Let me say, I didn't hate the book, but I hate like the stuff related to the book. Like niggas will read that book and think they're fucking
exactly.
Like, bro, shut up. Like this is some like
you're educated, but like that's just a starter book. But like once you get books,
I'm never gonna discredit people for reading, but like at the same time though, like don't read that shit and then try to tell me about money.
Exactly,
because niggas will read that and just be like, think they're fucking Warren Buffett or fucking Mark Cuban or something.
Bro, did you know what?
Your car depreciates.
Like
literally, what? Like who doesn't fucking know
asset
that?
gives you money a life. That's what he's
saying, bro. Like who doesn't know that?
Start off reading those books, get into what you want to do, and then read books on that. How to monetize everything. Like there's a way to monetize everything. I promise you.
Yeah. The Art of Investing is a good book. I got it from books.
I'm gonna read that then.
Yeah, it was a good one. I'm sure you probably read it. 48 Laws of Power.
48 what?
Laws of Power.
No, I haven't.
Bro,
but it sounds like a good book. I was gonna read like a lot of
that's,
new like.
That's Robert Greene. Like me and my friend Tyson, we like really into him.
Yeah.
So we read a lot of his books. There's the 48 Laws of Power. There's the Art of Human Nature.
Yeah.
There's the Laws of War.
I gotta read
like
all those. Those are like all my reading lists.
Do you watch the show Power?
No, I haven't.
Oh, but like that show is somewhat based on the 48 Laws of Power.
Got you.
But yeah, that's a good fucking book. I swear to God, I read it I read it one last summer. No, I read it 2 summers ago. I just did like 3 chapters a day, so I finished in like 15 days. It was good.
But yeah.
You
don't even have to like pick up like a paperback, bro. Just like find an audiobook, something.
Nah, I don't like audiobooks. I feel like reading it like you have to.
You really ingest it like that?
Ingest that shit. But I feel like I don't know. Subconsciously though, you're gonna absorb some of it.
Yeah.
No matter how you do it. But I feel like reading is most effective, and I can highlight it and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can come back to it and see the little notes I wrote on it and everything. But yeah, annotating books a lot like that helps a lot too.
But yeah, man. I mean, I appreciate you coming on, bro.
Real shit, bro.
Like this was really good, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. This is the first episode, bro.
Yeah, first episode, bro. Some real topics to talk about, bro.
Yeah, this shit gonna boom. I swear to God. I'm gonna be proud of you, bro. Because I'm gonna be flexing that shit. I'm gonna be like,
I was the first one. He was the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not gonna stop. I promise you. I'm going to Carnegie Mellon in the fall, and I definitely got some guests lined up there. Also expect some more guests. It's not all athlete related. I'm gonna have different people, mainly teens, that really, I feel like embody the elevate aspect and doing their thing in the world. And so that's basically what I feel. So,
yes, sir. 100%, man. Hell yeah.